right. Well, we're going to be talking about the film They Will Kill You.
Again, on my list of things I want to do, and
Yep.
I have not had a chance to do. So
This is one of those films that I was like, hey, I really want to see this in the theater. And I was looking at the Fandango app and seeing what movies were playing when. And I was like, man, if I want to see this film, I got to see it literally today. Because it was like a Thursday. And I was like, it's not playing on Friday.
yeah,
I got to go. And so I went. It was like the last showing at the last theater. Let's go see it. I was the only person in this theater. No one else. I always like it when that happens. It's only other one film that's ever happened with that for me, and that was one lonely phone or one lost phone. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, that was years ago. But this was
my fear with that is that I'm gonna like fall asleep and nobody's gonna come to like check on it, and I'm gonna wake up in like
be in the morning,
10 o'clock, and close down theater or something, to be like, well, actually, that's actually not a fear. That'd be kind of cool.
It'd be nice.
They eat all their nachos and just leave.
But it had a $20 million production budget, modest, didn't even make it back.
Yeah,
they said they made between 18 to 19 million worldwide.
With the trailers and stuff, I mean, it's a hard sell. It's an R-rated film. It's gonna be bloody. You're gonna cut out a lot of people out of the gates on that, and I don't know what it was up against other movies and stuff too, but yeah, it's unfortunate for films like that, because you almost kind of know coming in that they're probably not going to make a lot of money, but sometimes they're really good.
The Google overview says that the film was deemed dead on arrival at the box office before, like, they even decided how long it was going to be in the theater. Oh. Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
That begs a lot of questions, but I won't get into to all that because we'll have to do some research.
And this is all of that is completely against what I'm about to say. This is the most fun I've had in a film in about 15 years.
Yeah.
It
looks fun.
Was
I wanted to
fantastic. I absolutely love this. The basic premise is Zazie Beetz' character. And I think I would put this hang on a sec. Let me get her name. Asia Reeves and her sister Maria Reeves. They were separated when her sister was younger, or they had an abusive father, a single father apparently, and so Asia got sent to prison, and the daughter just got her younger sister just got put in the system essentially.
You talking about that in the film or real life?
In the film.
Yeah. I was like,
Asia went into prison because she.
Oh, okay. Asia Reeves is Zazie Beetz.
Right. Zazie Beetz plays Asia Reeves.
I was looking at the Maria Reeves girl. I thought that was like the actress's name.
Oh, right.
I got you. I'm caught up.
Yeah. And after Asia gets out of prison, she wants to go find her sister because she's like, hey, I promised I'd never leave her, but I left her because I was sent to prison because I tried to defend us against our dad who was trying to kill us. So she goes to find her sister. Her sister's working in this hotel. And she's like, well, I've got to get into this hotel in order to get my sister. And in order to get into the hotel, she like assumes someone else's identity. And it turns out this hotel is ran by Satanists. And they hire people to sacrifice them to Satan. And the woman that she took her identity to get into this hotel to find her sister, she was the next sacrifice. So unbeknownst to like her sister, Asia is the one that's going to be killed.
Gotcha.
And so it starts off where it's kind of creepy. And Patricia Arquette plays in it. She plays like the matron of the hotel, and Heather Graham's in it. And she's really the only. There's a couple other people you recognize, but those are really the people you actually like. Hey, I know who that person is.
And there's a contrast for you. Patricia Arquette is 58.
Yeah.
Heather Graham is 56.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. The Patricia. I don't know if they maybe made her up to look older, but Patricia Arquette really. She plays a lot older than Heather Graham in this film.
Yeah, just Google them and look the two of them up.
I didn't realize they were that close in age. Interesting.
Well, we'll try to get unsidetracked from seeing Heather Graham.
But the film, the directorial style of the film, and I'm going to have to watch this guy's other films. Kirill Sokolov Never heard of the dude before. I think the only other English movie he might have done is called No Looking Back. No, wait, is that one? That one's Russian. Um,
There's
why don't you just die from 2018?
there's
That
some magic in some Russian filmmakers, and
yeah.
there's I think I've maybe mentioned them before. There's a couple like tank movies that are like made by Russians that are
Mhm.
just great fun, awesome, a little bit kind of silly at times, but like almost like the Teamer guys movies. The action stuff is cool. Um, I don't know. I think that's an untapped source of creativity there.
Okay, apparently, why don't you just die is a Russian film as well. So They Will Kill You is his first English film.
Yeah. It
His
looks.
directorial style, I really would. I think if you were say like, what would it look like if Sam Raimi and Quentin Tarantino teamed up and made a film?
Yeah,
This is the film you would make.
he's only 36, so I mean
Oh, he's got plenty of time.
he's young in the process.
Well, he'll need to make something that actually makes some money if he wants to continue in it. But again, Asia Reeves' character is very much a like she Zazie Beetz or the director or the film production knows who this character is, and she is that character the entire time. She's a very well developed character,
Yeah.
Not real complex. Like she has her goal, she's going to achieve her goal kind of situation.
Yeah.
Very much reminded me of kind of not necessarily temperament, but the way the character was presented and the way the character was fleshed out very much reminded me of Ash Williams. To me, this film is alongside Evil Dead
Yeah.
in tone, in themes, in visuals. I mean, it's very much a Sam Raimi type film. Um, the Quentin Tarantino aspect of it is in some of the framing of the shots. I think he you just have to see it to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, this is I mean, two big thumbs up. I will watch anything this guy does. I really hope They Will Kill You does well on streaming and does enough on streaming to get a sequel because the world they set up is just primed for more films.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking earlier about Zoe Saldana being like the top grossing like actress
Mhm.
or actor or actress combined at the moment. I really hope that kind of turn comes for Zazie Beetz because I think she's a much better actress.
Oh, she did fantastic in this film.
And
Yeah.
most of the stuff she's been in has been kind of smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, she was in Joker, but um, and
I always forget she played his girlfriend.
yeah,
I always forget that. Yeah.
yeah, and she was in Bullet Train. I guess that was a little bit bigger
Mm-hmm.
budget thing, but still not the money that they're throwing at the people that are in all these Marvel things.
I
But
mean, she.
I've never seen anything in her, or never seen her in a movie that I didn't like. I didn't enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's not like a just a cardboard role that she seems to always play. She's pretty good at playing the different roles that I've seen her in. I kind of wanted to see her in this because this is a little bit of a different shift from the stuff she's done before.
There was after the initial scene that happens. There's a scene that when I tell people about this film, I tell them about this one little scene. And I think it kind of encapsulates this character. Is she's running from the Satanists and she goes into this room and there's a little boy in the room that you meet earlier that calls her little piggy. So like, all right, you don't like this guy because he called the main character a little piggy. All right, gotcha. But at that point, you didn't really know that. Well, it's because she's a sacrifice. That's why he called her a piggy.
Yeah,
she's a sacrificial pig. But she goes into this room and puts a desk, a table in front of the door so that they can't get in. And she's looking out the peephole, and this little kid runs up behind her and stabs her in the back with a screwdriver. She turns around, goes like, "Ah, you little shit," and just punches the kid, and he just falls flat on the ground. It's fantastic. And then she like sighs and leans back, and the screwdriver gets drove deeper into her back. So like it's just balls to the wall. It's like every second something's happening in this film. Yeah. And I've discussed it before with you how I'm a real big fan of like the Chekhov's gun idea. If you put something in a movie, use it. And so like this, she, after she drives the screwdriver into her back, she uses the bookshelf to like pull it out, and she's trying to figure out how to leave out of this room that she's barricaded herself in. The windows won't break. She can't get into like the vents, and then she realizes the floor. There's a underneath the carpet. There is like a door on the floor, but there's not like a latch or a handle or anything that you can get in there. She uses a screwdriver. At that point, I was like, this film, this great. I love the actor. And I think he wrote it too. Yeah, he wrote it with a guy named Alex Litvak. I have no idea, but yeah, I am.
And we can do a short of us trying to pronounce foreign filmmakers' names.
Right. Yeah, this is like the first. He wrote Predators, not wrong kind. No, it was Predators. Yeah, the Predators Predator. It was written by this guy. So there was someone who had some writing chops that did this.
Yeah.
This film deserved at least twice what it made at the box office. It deserved to succeed.
Well,
and it's sad that
there are
it didn't.
A lot of movies that do sort of pick up that mythical cult following, and
yeah,
you've got to get out of the theaters before that ever really happens. So,
well, I mean, like Fight Club was one of those films. I don't think Fight Club did very well in the theater.
Yeah.
So it's just that I will buy this when it comes out. It's great.
Again, I'm talking about a film I haven't seen. So, but yeah, if it's open for a sequel, and they can somehow or another kind of push through and get to that, that's one of those things that might kind of bring people back to it too.
There are things I want to talk about in this film that I'm not going to, just because everything I've talked about is like the core premise, and it's like right in the very beginning. But there are some visuals that they have in this film that, like, as a video game player, I appreciate. I'm like, this is tickling my fancy. It's great. Yeah. It's
what's oh my goodness. I kind of wonder what kind of success it had. I mean, it's one of those things I've probably watched like at least 10 times. Mm-hmm. You've seen Hardcore Henry, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's stupid, but it's just so fun to watch.
I would say Octane levels like that and Crank. Yeah. I would put They Will Kill You near that, not at it, but near.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of movie that
Hardcore Henry is wild.
It's Wanted. Wanted is kind of like that. Mm-hmm. That is just it's. I don't know how many times I used to carry Wanted in my backpack, and when I was at work and there wasn't anything else to do, I'd watch Wanted again. And I love those movies that you can just throw in and just watch again. And they're kind of mindless, but you kind of need that sometimes.
This absolutely for me, and I've said this before, where if you ask me what my favorite 20 films are of all time, today and tomorrow you get two different lists.
Yeah.
Because it changes. But this will sit beside Evil Dead, clearly. It'll sit beside Fifth Element for me. I mean, this film is up there. Really is.
I need to track it down.
Yeah. And I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it after I've talked it up so much.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. That's They Will Kill You. Watch it if you like anything Sam Raimi or Quentin Tarantino.
Yep. Or Zazie Beetz.
Or Zazie Beetz. Yeah, she's fantastic in this film. Like I said, the way she plays Asia Reeves is just it's great. She knew who this character was.
I'm too old and too married to have crushes on younger actresses, but in a world where I do, she would be there. It kind of falls in that category too of just don't ever show me a video of her saying anything about the country or politics or anything. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I have no idea
if she hates everybody.
I have no idea what any kind of politics she has, and I don't care. I don't care. She's great in what she does.
Don't want to know.
She is definitely a leading woman. I mean, like talking about like Scarlett Johansson and Zoe Saldana and stuff like. Yeah, she is. In the next film that she is in, I'm assuming she's going to be the lead actress in it.
I'm going to spend all of my life
she's top billing
casting somebody to play Odetta Holmes in The Dark Tower, and it's never going to happen. And she's at that age where she could still do it, but you gotta
get going.
You gotta go. I guess
I kind of feel that way about you ever seen the show Vikings?
No.
Okay, there's a I always forget her name. There's a blonde woman that plays in the show Vikings.
Yeah. That
I'm like, she's the perfect Samus Aran. So like if you're going to make a live action Metroid film, you need to do that. You need to make it with her,
Uh,
but you got to hurry up because she's getting older.
I generally track down everything that looks good about Vikings, and I think at one point there's a season where they come in and there's like a black Viking queen or something, and
Oh, really?
I was like,
Catherine Winnick.
I was just like, nope, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that show because you're just making stuff up, and I don't do that.
I also there's a comic series called Danger Girl, and it's very much like James Bond mixed with Charlie's Angels.
Yeah,
And I did a fan casting where it's like Sydney Sweeney should play the main character, but then you have other characters that like Henry Cavill would be perfect for this one guy who's like the James Bond stand-in. But then they have Dutch, which is like the older guy that is like training all of them. He's like the Charlie in this.
yeah.
But the character in the comic is based off of Sean Connery as an older man, and Pierce Brosnan would be perfect for that character now,
Yeah.
especially because of who the character is based off of. But he has like all gray hair, he has a gray beard, and like visually they would look perfect. But it's like you're saying, you got to do it now.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll be back to
We'll come back and
kind of wrap up.
Wrap it up.
All right.